So welcome back to part 3 of The Cops Just Left. Happy Saturday to us. I'm standing in the driveway with the water department employee who's filling up the water tanker. And we notice the cop car coming back. It's about halfway down the street, crosses the road, drives the wrong way down the side of the street, pull up and park in front of the water truck. Now, I do want to point out that this cop just did exactly what another cop scolded Stephanie for. Because we live on the corner and we don't want to drive headfirst into our driveway because it's harder to get out, we always back into our driveway. So we'll go up, cross the street, pull up to the corner, and then back up. A cop cut Stephanie off for doing this and told her it was an illegal move. So these two cops get out, come over, and they're like, "Ma'am, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, just a little aggravated and pissed." They said there was a child. Like, "Yeah, she's fine. She's in the house. She's just a little shooken up from seeing some guy pull a gun on somebody else." So they proceeded to tell me that they actually have had a lot of interactions with this gentleman. They got the snot kicked out of him. He lives in an apartment complex up the street, and he is extremely mentally disabled. And that he has a tendency of starting fights with people in cars. And I was like, yeah, I kind of gathered that after he got the snot beat out of him and he started picking on other cars. My concern was he okay? And they were like, well, we don't know, because he wouldn't even talk to us. He just kept yelling profanities at us and telling us to go away, and he refused to talk to us. "I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you." And when he's like, "Well, we're just here to make sure that you're okay," he told them to go fuck themselves. And the cop is like, this is a normal interaction with him. We have a lot of these. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what? It's still not an excuse to pull a gun on somebody. It's just not. And the cop is like, I absolutely agree. He's like, he's refusing to say or do anything. He will not tell us anything, so we can't do anything. He's like, but if you have the license plate number and description of the guy who did it, we can do something. I told him that no, that I did not have the license plate number. And I made the comment to him. I was like, can somebody talk to dispatch? And they're like, why? I was like, because 911 told me to go out when there was a gun drawn outside, to go out and try to get a license plate number. They looked at each other like, what the hell? And the one officer goes, excuse me. I was like, this is the third time I've called 911 because I've seen a gun on this corner. And I've either been asked to go out and get a better description of the vehicle, a license plate number, or a description of the people involved. And he's like, that's scary. I was like, yeah, aren't they supposed to tell you to stay out of harm's way? And he goes, yes. I was like, well, somebody needs to do something about that then, don't they? Because some stupid idiot's going to be young enough to be thinking, I need to go do that. So in part 4, I tell you what the cops said about Lily's video she took, what the water department guy did, because damn.